Hey everyone, my name is Ryan Mitchell with TheTinyLife.com, and this video is just kind of giving a rundown of all the stoves that I used over my testing period, and kind of my favorites, and kind of a guide to help you figure out which oven is right for you. The thing to know about solar ovens and solar cookers is that there really isn't a one size fits all. Like, there's different ovens for different types of situations and needs and price points and all that kind of stuff. Some general kind of things about cooking with the sun. I like to kind of compare it more to a crock pot than to an oven, even though a lot of people say ovens. An oven, why they go with oven is because it has a box or a chamber that's heated, and it's an even heat all the way around. So that is an important thing to note about all these, is that they have that oven effect. But why I compare it to a crock pot is because these are more like you set it and let it kind of cook over time, and it takes a while. So you get nice and tender meats that fall apart, good stews and things like that. So just know that these things aren't always quick. There are exceptions, and we'll get into that here in a second. And the other thing I want to note is that unlike an oven where it's electric or gas, and you turn it on and it has a very consistent heat, and you can always kind of expect the same thing out of it. You kind of know what you're getting. These are different because you're using the sun, and the sun is variable because you have clouds and shade, and some days are overcast and things like that. It's not a set it and forget it type of thing. It takes a little bit of work, but honestly, once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. And I find that for me, it worked really well because I live completely off grid. All my electricity is from solar. I'm not tied to the grid in any way. So I didn't have an oven, and that meant that I couldn't do certain dishes that I really wanted to do, like a whole chicken, roasts, baked potatoes, things like that. And then what I found was, after I got the ovens and I was testing them, I branched out into other things, and now I find that solar cooking is a really great way to do my cooking, even when I'm not doing like chicken or baked potatoes or something like that. So I have three solar ovens here in front of me. I have the Sunflare here. Okay, this is the GoSun. I got the GoSun Sport, and then the All American Sun oven is right here. Okay, price points $349 to $399. The GoSun starts at $249 and goes up to $359 depending on the models that you get in the options. And then the Sunflare is $89 up to $165 depending on your options here. So let's just kind of talk about the differences between these. Okay, one of the big metrics I use is how long does it take to cook different things. And just to kind of back up a little bit and tell you a little bit about my testing, I've actually owned this oven here for over 1.5 years. So I've had a lot of experience with this, and what I realized was that I really liked this oven, but I also really hadn't seriously considered any other ovens. And then plus, for the website, I wanted to do a review of all the other ones. I had a good base of experience with this oven and solar cooking in general, but with all the other ovens I did, I've been cooking with them for over 3 months now. And what I did is, across all the stoves, I did multiple tests where I actually had portioned foods that were the same weights, roughly the same proportions, and sizes and things like that. And then we did a cross comparison of all the ovens on the same day with the same sun, and we timed it, and we did I measured all the temperatures and things like that, to see how all all the ovens performed against each other. And then and we did that with multiple foods and setups and things like that. So there's a lot of data that I gathered there. And then beyond that, I would just, cook, which I use these pretty often anyway. So what I would do is I would just say, okay, I'm going to cook with solar today. This is what I'm having. And then I would just go and choose one of the 6 solar ovens that I tested over this several months time period. So a lot of data, a lot of experience with all these. So I hope you found this helpful, and we have more videos going more in depth on each of these and kind of talking about it. So check us out at thetinylife.com. My name is Ryan Mitchell. Thanks for watching.